Thank you very much for your time. My name is Maulana Karenga. I'm currently a senior at Brown, concentrating in ethnic studies. I am the founder of the Maulana Rangel Zine Collection, which I still can't believe is named after me. That's wild. And it is in the John Hay Library and associated with the Pembroke Center for Research and Teaching on Women and the Sarah Doyle Center for Women and Gender, both at Brown University. I started the collection about 4 years ago and have since gone on to be a nationally recognized expert in zine culture, and zines are independently published magazines. And I especially got an interest in sex worker written zines because I was really determined to provide the university with materials that were of populations that were being ignored. I came in as a person really dedicated to learning history of people whose histories were not in my high school textbooks. And I found that even in the halls of Brown University, there were many histories that I could not access. And I wanted those histories to be available to myself and other people, especially those most affected. And I can see a trend in sex worker written zines. So these are the voices of people directly, of increased violence, especially after the federal FOSTA-SESTA bill. There's fear. There is a call for decriminalization, and there is a sense of hopelessness about legislators not listening to people, and that's now the narrative that's being archived, and I want a different narrative to be in the halls for eternity or what have you. I want my children, the future people at Brown, to look back on things and say, oh, this is the positive things that we have done. Look at the changes that we have, because I don't want it to be all pain. It's really harrowing to read all these stories and see that there's such often easy fixes, but see so many people not getting listened to. And I'm currently archiving Coyote, Rhode Island's collection and Bella Robinson's collection, and it's so beautiful to see those stories finally get a voice. And I think a commission like this can really provide that for people, and a study is a perfect way to do that. And thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
May I add something?
You sure?
Thank you. You had such a happy look when you said that. What Professor Shi was talking about with the case of the mixed race family, that has happened to me. My family is a multiracial family. That's not just a picked up news story. That's something that happened frequently in my life, and my mom is Black and she's frequently profiled as a sex worker. My mom's an occupational therapy assistant, and it goes beyond sex work and into and who is a sex worker and to who is being stigmatized. And obviously we need to support sex workers and people who are homeless and people of color, and how these all intersect. But there's also something to be said for how this research could also affect people who are perceived to be sex workers and decrease stigma across the board. Thank you.